Hello and welcome everybody, I am one proud Bavarian and we are back in Hearts of Iron 4 as Prussia. Frederick's nightmare has turned into Frederick's wet dream and we're currently attacking Naples here, who left some provinces open, is this correct? Apparently so. We're gonna push into Naples, we're gonna conquer that. We will also conquer, I thought about it by the way, we will conquer everything. If not just, you know, most of Africa, because that is the path that our invasion is gonna take. The invasion into Brazil, because Brazil is, I noticed this when I looked at the map outside of the recording. Brazil is in the Imperial Alliance and has practically, you know, barely any fleet. If we can just build up something at that point, we should be able to ship ourselves over. We need so much oil. You know, to ship ourselves over and have a good time, all things considered, even though almost all of the oil is cut off from us. Ugh. But in a second we should be at a point here at which India will have fallen. So my kind of outlook here will be towards... Wait, are we... Yeah, we are mobilizing. Will be towards Italy and then later towards Africa, because that is where I want to push, that is what I want to conquer desperately if we can, and I think we're going to be successful at doing this, or at least I would hope so. Considering what we are fighting for here. Oh really, you're blocking us. That's incredible. Why are you doing it? Do we have air superiority? We absolutely do. We even have it over here. How many... I remember that we shot down a shitload of airplanes, but it appears to not have been enough so far. I didn't research strategic bombers. I kind of am very sad about the reality of us being unable to research, or to get a 5th research slot. You only get it when you actually go, or if you actually go democratic, which we didn't. So, well, you know, feels like it's a bit of nonsense, but I'm not gonna tell you what to think and what to do. I don't think I'm in that position in my life to do that. Next thing we're gonna do though is definitely gonna be some carrier fighters. Okay, we're gonna march like this if possible. It does look good to me though. I think Naples will fall in a bit here. Sweet. Very nice. Okay, we'll just keep you down. Right, you just cut Naples off and we should be good to go. I'm still also kind of mad that us holding Gibraltar didn't really do much. Considering the fact that, you know, obviously oil plays no role once your units have been produced until next DLC. So it's kind of, we're just sitting, you know, those ships don't actually need proper supply. Sweden is justifying against us? Does that lead to direct war declaration? Gives us gives them a focus, huh? I have a lot of troops here in Finland. We do have still every port secured here, but we'll see if Finland will actually do it. I kind of doubt it, but you never know with these kind of things, you know. Oh, Napoli has also fallen. Pretty good. Oh, I will actually go around. Keep you busy, go around. Get the boot. That's the big question here. Can we get the boot, and if so, why haven't we done it earlier? Right. Kick their ass, obviously, but we also killed you. So that's pretty good. Pretty equal change if you ask me. You go for Toronto, and you just drive past everything. There you go. drive past everything. Oh, goddamn Italians again. We've done it. You know I had to do it too, don't you? Right. When will Naples capitulate though? Oh wow. What? That is like literally so far from done as it... Almost as much from done as it could be. Wait, have we capitulated Egypt? Is this just like the leftover enemies, or are they properly not capitulated here? No. Oh wow, Egypt is not capitulated, so we will see nice progress here once we move in a bit. I would argue, at least. Probably what we're gonna see there. Why did you go for Al Khartoum? El Capone? I want one of you to wait, by the way. Okay, what's going on in Naples? Took the entire boot. Actually, we didn't. How many people are sitting on this part? It's not that many, it's just... Egypt has capitulated. There you go, beautiful. And that does encircle a lot of Dutch troops, by which I mean one. I thought there were more, but apparently not. And then I'm going to give you a new command. Set up shop over here. Gonna be very costly war here in Africa, and I'm gonna try to split them and then push with one side towards the west and then with the other one towards the south. Are you already... Okay, no. I have to give away a garrison area to Egypt, it appears. There you go. How many? 120. Okay, so this fight isn't going too hot, is it? Oh, it's only the Chinese doing it now. How about I'll try to attach you over here, take back my mobile groups. Put the mobile groups over here, actually. I feel like maybe we want to use the mobile groups in India here, that would be... It could be pretty successful, right? Down here, but... At the same time, don't really feel like trying. Might as well just send him down the coast here. I mean, the supply is going to be absolutely terrible. No doubt about it. Okay, let's reduce our trade with Sweden actually. Let's reduce it far, far more. Get more trade with Portugal going. There you go. None of you can give me more. Actually, Russia, you can give me more. Far from enough. Holy shit. There you go. I mean, you know, that's a bit better, I suppose. But is it really? Is it really though? Oh, I do this all the... I hate this meme when I accidentally get rid of the field marshal here. Not that it changes anything, but man, come on. Don't do me dirty like this. We do not have naval supremacy here, yeah, absolutely not. Where are you fighting? Transports. It's a submarine. Okay, yeah, our ship production is in a bad spot because of no oil. Wish I could build these quicker, but seems unlikely. You know, what this mod has kind of taught me is that most of the mods, no matter how good they are, this mod, I'll be honest with you, except for the Austria hang-up that we had, it is a very nice mod. Nice. Not really. I mean, I think we're wearing them down. I wish we could see the damage done here. Oh, I think this is pretty much the damage done. Pretty good. Really decent. Damaging them significantly. You know, my experience is just that if you have a European theater and you start out there, and then you move in, right, and you conquer whatever there is to conquer, you know, you take out the Mediterranean as you're prone to do if you attack in Europe. And after a certain point, there's just nothing really to do. You know what I'm saying is, we're just waiting. I'm just waiting until I have the capabilities to push into America, because at that point we'll be done with the game and it's over. And that is fine. It's a good campaign. Frederick's Nightmare is a nice mod. Makes a lot. It's a lot of fun. Just great fun. It's just, you know, looking at the actual game, it's kind of, man, there's some stuff here that I don't feel so good about. Yeah, let's go with oil refinery, because we really do need the oil. We have a lot of rubber now, but I feel like more oil is more oil is more oil. If Sweden were to go to war with us, I would be fine with it. We can handle them. Yeah, we do lose some convoys every now and again. What do you mean, conquer Indonesia? Just what the fuck? Just get some synthetic refineries. I think that the naval production right now is kind of wasted. So let's do construction engineering instead, so that we may start off with the naval production sooner rather than later again. This is, you know, Africa's going perfectly fine. I don't think that they can actually put anything against us here. I just hope that, you know, the automatic command keeps things going, because that is quite literally all that matters. Still not having a good time on oil here, but in the future, you know, we're researching it. We will be much better off when it comes to oil. I don't really want to produce anything. We could do paratroopers, I suppose, but I think what we actually want to do, I don't even know if I got the chance. Yeah, I didn't have the chance to get Marines, so I'll be waiting. That's all I'm gonna do. I'll be waiting. Oh, and the Chinese are already walking there. Yeah, there you go. Oh shit. They actually landed. And they are also not succeeding, so there you go, I suppose. 9 British troops deceased. I don't want your expeditionary forces, I'm sorry. The AI likes to do it, and I think it's more valuable to do it in multiplayer games when you decide that, hey, I would like to have something in particular, you know, and have that be controlled by, for example, the US. You know, for example, I need the US to control troops in a certain theater, because I'm not looking at said theater. But in single player mode, this is not really something that you do all that often. It's fairly worthless to go down that path, and of course you're still holding it. Disappointing. Excuse me. Got to put some more airplanes down, I feel. Wait, have we run out of the good? Got a lot of tactical bombers, but where are all my fighters at? Did I reduce like fighter production by a lot or something? We're gonna research that in a second. We still, you know, we obviously haven't caught up in naval tech. Let's be real, that's a big issue for us. I think I do want to go with efficiency cap and growth. I don't think they differ. Like, of course they differ, but I don't think they are that interdependent here that we have to actually consider what to do. Getting more naval dockyards doesn't really do much for us. And I would like it. Where are all my fighters at? Have I run out of fighters? Fighters. Oh, holy shit, we're actually running out of fighters, huh? You know what that means? I'm just gonna cut back on the bombers, go harder on the fighters. There you go. Simple as. Africa gets uprisings. I refuse to even address that. That's not how this game works. The colonies don't get uprisings. That's a rule. It's a rule everybody follows. Can't do that. You can't do that. Right, they're failing with the invasion here, or rather, you know, I should withdraw so that we can kill some British troops. I think that's a good choice. You know, just let them land and immediately go in and attack. Oh wow, what a surprise. We got him. Got him real good. Yeah, this one isn't working out. Can't say I'm confused by that. So let me take a look at the fighters here. How many are we producing? Carrier fighter. We need carrier fighters. Wait, do we actually? Right, I did finish researching that. I remember. Take these away. Give them to the carrier fighters. Right, looks good to me. Tripoli's getting paired. Okay. Invasion over here in Africa goes fairly well, I would argue. The Brits got a lot of troops down here. Push them out there. Yeah, I think Africa is a one front line as well. I think they made some progress over here with the Mughal Empire. Burma! Oh, they actually came to the coast. So China will win this front line as well. Japan has been fully pushed off the mainland except for, you know, South Korea, but they'll be fine. And this speaks for, you know, essentially a theater that will focus on Africa in the very near future. Mexico is still holding on. I should probably actually send them Lend-Lease, but they're just gonna sink everything. I'm gonna send them an attaché. They're in a fairly dire situation, aren't they? Let me just destroy this one. Also, let's speed up. We're, you know, at this point in the game, in the campaign, it's just a speed match. Right, just get him. Who's invading? Northern France again? Is it the same province again? It is. Okay, just withdraw. Why do they love that province so much? Love-hate relationship here. They really want to waste their troops. Certainly do. Yeah, they're done there. I do not want your forces. Oh, those should have been the African ones, huh? Maybe I should have taken that, actually. I wish they would tell you, hey, these are the, you know, troops they have in Africa. Like in the theater or in the region, certain thing. Regardless, Africa's going fine. You know, they would never have to give us anything and we would still win Africa at this point. Yeah. Once we broke through in the Mediterranean, I think we were completely set. Let me just set another order to march over there. Thank you so much, fellow troops. You're just sitting here. I think I'll take away this order. What do I do with you? What do I do with you? Maybe I'll just hand you over to these people. Kinda don't wanna. Let's just hang out instead. You know, what's the issue? Oh, you're bombing the shit out of me. How's the bombers going? Do we have enough bombers yet? Do actually, or at least almost, I suppose. We got another naval bomber, which is really nice. Ah, man. I know we should go for artillery, but let's be real, who gives a crap? I need the Marines much more than I need superior nonsense. Give me the superior naval bombers, please. Thank you so much. I'm gonna give you the order to storm down there. Okay. Right. Yeah. Beautiful. Good fighting, everybody. And you march, and you... Oh, you've already won there, huh? Yeah, I think, you know, this is like, it's a fun playthrough. If you want a conclusion as to what I think about this mod, it is very well done. I think in single player, it has some strengths, it has some weaknesses. You know, Austria was certainly one of those. Oh, look, they're back. One of those weaknesses. Oh, this time they're attacking the port directly. It has some weaknesses, but overall, it actually really doesn't. It got a lot of very strong stuff going for itself. I think the events as they are fairly normal for any sort of mod like this, but they are put into place in a way that just works. There's some fields of the mod that should be worked on. I don't think this mod is still actually properly being worked on though. You know, I might just straight up be lying here, but hope I'm not. I mean, I don't know. Right, put them over there, that's fine. But I do want you to take stuff over there. If you just take them out, right, then we're good to go. Then you can head over to wherever you want to go. I mean, we are taking their primary ports, if we can, anyway. We would be taking that. We would be taking it over here in Gabon. Wow, this is a quick Africa campaign. Yeah, and we won this one. And Libreville has been... okay, bad mistake. Classic mistake as well. Ugh. No, I'll just take you. Put you over here. Good Africa campaign. Why aren't you moving? Right, and then I want to tell you to please garrison some land over here. Thank you so much. This one is still over here. How many troops do you actually have? 13 to 17. Oh wait, can I plan an invasion here? What if I take, you know, like, I don't know, 4 of you? Why don't I, oh, because we're in the wrong mode, right. 4 of you. Naval invasion from Napoli to... let's just try Messina. I don't want to waste these people. Why aren't you signing yourself? What? Why are they not moving into place? Okay, you know what? Are you kidding me? I'll just bring you to Napoli by force then. Okay, anyway, the oil processing is coming along quite well. We're obviously, you know, producing at a higher rate now that I changed our focus to construction engineering. Really the third interesting phase there. Because I swear to God, I'm telling you, I'm not joking. I've met a person that looked exactly like him. Maybe I told this story before, but I met a person that looked exactly like him, and that isn't by chance, is all I can say, okay? There are some relatives of him around, and they very clearly are his relatives. If you just look at them, you will notice. Yeah, we're still missing the airplanes here. Why? Oh, this is too low, huh? This should be fine. No. There you go. Alright, at least we're producing some now before we can actually send out our carriers. Let's look at Africa. What are you doing over here? Time to destroy the Dutch. What is this? Wait, what is up with these ships? Alright, just transports. That's fine. Just transports. What is this? Excuse me. Okay, I want you obviously pushing over here. And you can be attached right here, and so can all of you be attached over there. Okay, and then we push in down here, we push in over there, push in like this, you know, just keep it busy. I just want the port. Once we have the port, we're done over there. We can focus on pushing down there into South Africa. So that is exactly what we're doing. I don't know what this is, but you know, it's not unsuccessful. It's fine. Go ahead. You do you. And Africa has fallen. Yeah, pretty much. That's, you know, Ethiopia will live. Portugal's colonies will survive. But Africa is done, absolutely. Yeah, okay. Where are you invading? Northern France again. What a surprise. But this time over here. I am not giving you that port. I'm sorry. Croatians confirmed the authoritarians here. Swedes. I think we're pretty much done with the Brits here, huh? Yeah, they lost quite a number. Okay, where are they actually still? Is it just fucking Libya? I didn't even research MPs so far because it's just so difficult to come by MPs. You know, with the limited research slots that we do have, is what I meant to say there. Right. Need to push in over here, please. Walk in over there if you can. Then while they're busy attacking over the river, you just attack over the river as well. Oh, already done there. Let's go. Ba, 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 ba. Cut off the tanks. Yeah, there's a lot of losses going on here. I don't really want one division, thank you. Okay, apparently you're just standing around now. Encryption would also be nice. Yeah, what a weird episode, kind of, in the sense that... Oh, the Mughal Empire pushed back, huh? I'm just building up in 1944, and it always happens like this, you know? You just... Hey, I'm just building up, because I gotta get, you know, some stuff here to actually go ahead and finish this war, which I wish would be easier, but it isn't. So, we will continue with this struggle. It will eventually lead us to justice. There you go, took that port. Yeah, I shouldn't have rerouted him there. It's a mistake. Ah, an African Germany. I didn't say that. That's a Freudian slip, okay? Ah, an African Germany. Well, it's probably is there? Okay, I don't think there is, and I think this is like a big loophole. Okay, if you wanna do Arts of Iron 4 mods, do a reverse colonization mod. Do a mod in which there are African overlords that have European colonies, and then there's a African World War II going on. You know, whatever. Like, get on like crack or something. Do some lore like Michael Kirkbride for Elder Scrolls did. And show him what is up, because I think that could be pretty nice if you know, you redo the provinces here, make the provinces in Europe really large, and then you have a major war in Africa. Holy shit, that is one of those projects that would take so much time and effort just to have a cheap meme. But honestly, I think that could be a fun mod. I think if you did that very well, as you always have to, obviously, when you make mods, then that could be a great mod, I think. Are we not quick enough, huh? Are we though? Are we quick enough? Let me just check. I don't think we are quick enough in producing things here. For whatever reason. But soon enough we will have our last step of oil processing, which will make it so that we have no issues producing anything anymore. And I mean, that will practically be the end of this story. Now my question is, are the Netherlands, have they, what? Really? Are the Netherlands already capitulated? I think no, they are not. So they will capitulate once I take Pretoria, I assume. If I take Pretoria, because there are some tanks in the way here. But after I take that, we should practically be done here, right? Let's build some more synthetic refineries just to be sure. Right, almost done. I mean, we will be far over the top when it comes to our resource production, but you know, sometimes you gotta do that. And Pretoria has fallen, Netherlands capitulated, a lot of weaponry from them. And that's pretty much it. Successful Africa campaign right here. Good job, everybody. You've done it. You have done it, everyone. Right, why don't you take that port over there? I think I want to, you know, I'm 30 minutes in already. I'm going to stretch it a bit today just so that we can take the entirety of the rest over here. And practically end the Africa campaign in just one episode, while China is still struggling with all of their campaigns everywhere around the world. I should have just not attacked them, an idiot. Right, we split their land right here, which is nice. I'm gonna take their most important port. What are you doing? Why does that not count as an attack? Excuse me? I'm gonna take the most important port, then cut them off entirely and be done with them. And the Africa Corps has succeeded in whatever they were trying to do here. Like, I mean, you know, obviously conquering Africa, but I don't know. Conquering Africa in Hearts of Iron 4 is always just such a whimsical move. You know, at that point you realize, man, I don't know where to go with this campaign anymore, because practically, you know, when you do that, when you get up and you fight Africa, then you realize there's no, like, why am I fighting Africa? You know, there's barely any point in doing that, so why am I here? Am I here just to suffer? That is how I feel about this entire ordeal. But they are trying to come back a bit, but let's be real here. I wish the Chinese could help me. Wait, is this neutral? No, it's Portugal. Right. Three civilian factories, of course. I think we might want to take a look at this. You know, let's just build some raiders. Oh, we already got raiders, huh? Let's just do one each. Oh, and I even totally forgot about this one. Can we do that? Yeah, we can, apparently. Oh. And it's not enough. Ah, Giovanni. Why do you have to do me dirty like this? Ah, and of course, we walked into the French Navy. Alright, not that it actually matters though. I was gonna send you the other guy. Right, why don't we take this? We can. And we can, for sure. How's this guy? It's obviously entirely done. Are my troops... not all of them yet, huh? Is somebody going down there? Yes, they are. Okay, so far so good. I think I should care more like about all of this. Because I don't have any naval doctrines. Doctrines, sorry. Doctrines. Okay, we've taken that. Time to take the last bit. We're 34 minutes in. We will finish it soon enough. Streamline lines. I'm going to continue with this one just so that we finish off the tree down there. Carrier fighters are being produced en masse. Naval bombers can be dialed down a bit, which we will do. This can also be dialed down a bit. I'm just freeing up things here so that I may produce more fighters. Let's just put that on 10. Oh, we need much more oil for this one, huh? I think also what we want is getting another fighter model. Just no, the difference is so minimal. Let's not do that. Let's instead get naval bombers up, so that we can bomb their navies to shred. I think the range is actually not really that interesting. The attack, however, now that is interesting. Right, let's produce a shitload of naval bombers here. Actually, let's delete you. Let's get the naval bomber going right here. And give him a lot of factories. Obviously need more oil. In 9 days we will see if we have enough. I doubt it. Oh, they apparently pulled out all of their troops here. Oh. That's the African campaign wrapped up. And I think I want to just assign these African troops. You know, if I need more troops, I can just produce them. I'm going to assign them to the Heimatschutz. Let me see if there's anything. Okay, nothing that we actually have to care about. Let's put you in there, and then we do another garrison command. Like this. Thank you. And like this. Suppress that exactly. Down here as well. Thank you. Spain is fine. All of this is fine. Right, there you go. And this is today's episode. It's a big Germany. It's a Germany that we can only dream of every day. And it's a Germany that is, most importantly, probably preparing to invade the US in maybe the next, maybe in like 2 or 3 episodes. But we are coming for you. 82 divisions. Fuck off. Get right out of here. Oh, and it wasn't even close to enough. Well, this means that I need to do another one then. Another research step here. Oof, another 120 days. So yeah, we're sinking, you know, we're losing a lot of convoys. We're damaging their ships pretty good. We're shooting them down, you know, we're sinking them slowly but surely. I think eventually we'll be coming out ahead here. We lost those 4 divisions, I believe, but I mean... What is, anyway, what is, oh, well, yeah, Mexico is done, sadly. But I don't think, will they actually capitulate here? Is the Caribbean... Can I call anybody? Let me just check. No, everybody's in. Okay, only Mexico is a major player, so once Mexico falls, this one is over. This one is certainly over. And... Man, come on, dude. Might have to critically support the Chinese. For the moment, I think we're gonna shit out a lot of... Actually, we're gonna start by giving you a different layout, alright, buddy? No, not paratroopers. Give me Marines. Right. How about... Give you 20 combat width. Sounds about right, doesn't it? 11 divisions, sounds okay. Those are the major invasion spots here. Oh, come on, I deactivated all of these decisions. Now you're telling me there's one more, Ethiopia? Get out of here. How about we build some more of these? Okay, so we have the carrier fighters being produced. We have naval bombers of a new variety being produced. How many naval bombers we got stored anyway? And I will end this episode any second, don't worry about it. 1.5k, we got 2.5k stored of fighters, so that's pretty decent. I will switch, I think, to naval production. And then I will build up, actually, this one is far more important than anything else that we were just building here. I will build up air bases right here. Give me air bases in all of these regions. Build them up as much as you can, because we will need them in the next episode. And I will see you then. Later.